Selfing is a mental activity. It's supported and reinforced and it's hatched in the mental processes, memories, all that stuff. So the selfing, as Ramana Maharshi would put it, would be the presupposing of a non-existent thing and then wanting to get, let's say, salvation for the non-existent thing. So the presupposing, to me, is the essence of selfing. So there's the mental state. If you're listening to the thought systems during the day, they're really implying and insinuating and assuming and are sure that you're a body. Yes? So that would be the presupposing of a non-existent thing. So the mental state is supposing this idea, and then there's a presupposing of it. So let's say conscious contact is the baseline of experience here. So there's seeing, hearing, feeling, tasting, touching. And when the seeing happens, it isn't like an arm goes out and sees something. So it's not of thingness. Yeah? It's, let's say, call it consciousness. And then the mental process arises in time, and then it supposes that there's a non-existent thing. And then in that advertising, there's a presupposing. So when the customer buys the supposing of a non-existent thing, there's a feeling that it was there before the conscious contact, or that it's not an afterthought, but it's the thinker of thoughts, or it's not another feeling or sense, it's the one that's having all the senses and all the feelings. It's this presupposing, it's this insinuating, it's this implying that for me is called the topic of selfing. Yeah? That's simple as that. So to me, the mental process, the thought system, pictures you as a body. It pictures you as a body when it's thinking about you in the past. It pictures you as a body when it's concerned about what's going to happen to you as a body in the future. That's the realm of selfing. It can only happen now, but its field of intention or activity is in yesterday or there and then. And so what happens, in the past and the future, you're a you star as a body. And in this moment, in a sense, there's no real evidence that you're a body. There's real evidence that you're conscious. Yeah? That somehow consciousness is the baseline. The first appearance of us is of non-thingness. That's the first appearance. That's what's seeing, hearing, feeling, tasting, and touching. And then the supposing is that we're a thing. And so now the thing becomes prior to the non-thing, and now the non-thing activity of consciousness is seen as an attribute the thing has. That's the heist. That's the selfing. It's as simple as that. It's like taking a pawn and putting it behind the king. And now you look at the chess game or the chessboard from the pawn point of view, not the king's point of view. So you have the horse, right? You have the cart in front of the horse. You have a thing in front of no thing. And yet the way life expresses itself here is no thing is the experiencer, and it's experiencing things. But now we have this idea that's reinforced, implied, insinuated, assumed, constantly reinforced in our seeming adventure out here, that we're that which is doing everything, that we're that which is thinking everything, that we're that which is feeling everything, that we're that which is having everything. So now it's called a self-centered system, because the sense of self is the center of it. The feeling of being a long-lasting, independent, separate thing is the center of it. And so all the selfing is to support that endeavor, like a little switcheroo, so to speak. So the horse is now put behind the cart, and then you have tons of opinions about the horse from the cart, and instead of seeing life from the horse, which is life is happening, you see it from the cart, which is life's happening to me. That's what I see it as. And it's an activity. It never happened. It just can seem to happen. Yes.